Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about closings in an email and also mentioning attachments inside of the email, okay? So mentioning attachments is actually very important because in pretty much every company you attach something, whether it's a picture or a report or a write-up or you want to ask for leave. You're always going to send attachments. So I myself send a lot of attachments, and I'm sure that you do too. So I'm going to review with you how to discuss or mention professionally attachments in an email, okay? So first, let's look at some closings, okay? Some closings for an email before, at the end of your email, okay? So let's look at one closing. You can always say, best regards, warm regards, kind wishes, sincerely, all the best, and these are some very different ways and some common ways to end your email, okay? So you can say best regards. Best regards is more formal, so this is for more formal email, okay? Warm regards is for an email that is a little bit informal. It also can be professional, but it is also for someone that you know. Because warm regards is kind of like giving a big warm hug to someone. And if you don't know them, you would not say warm regards, okay? Because you just wouldn't give someone a big hug. So warm regards is kind of like a warm hug. Okay, so you would use warm regards if you know someone, okay? Kind wishes. Kind wishes. They're basically saying, I wish you the best, okay? I wish you the best. You can always use sincerely. Sincerely is not personal, and it is not informal. It is very formal, and it is not warm. So if you do not know someone, you can always use the words sincerely, okay? All the best is actually a very friendly way to close your email. All the best, okay? That means I wish you the best, okay? It's also like saying best wishes, kind wishes, warm regards. All the best can be sent to customers. It can also be sent to family members. Okay, so that is for both. Now let's go to how to mention attachments in an email. Okay, how to mention attachments in an email. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to look at the first one. Okay, for your reference, I have attached. And you can say anything, today's report. Okay, you can say today's report. For your reference, I have attached today's report. For your reference, I have attached, you can say a birthday letter. For your reference, I have attached the calendar. You can pretty much use anything here and describe your attachment here. Now, you can also say, please refer or see. Please refer to the attachment below. Okay, so you can also say, please refer to the attachment below. please refer to the attachment below. This is how you're going to also mention another attachment. For your reference, I have attached today's report. Please refer or please see the attachment below. If you use the word see, you do not need the word to, okay? But if you use the word refer, you need the word to, okay? Please refer to, please see the attachment below, okay? So let's take another look at a different one. Also, let's look at this. If you take a look at the highlighted paragraph. If you take a look at the highlighted paragraph, okay? If you take a look at the highlighted paragraph. Now, what is highlighted? Okay? Highlighted means that you have taken specific words, like maybe one sentence or one word, and you have made it a different color. You have made it a different color. So if you take a look at the highlighted paragraph, highlighted means you have put one sentence or one word or one paragraph in another color so that the person who's looking at the email can see what you are talking about, okay? If you take a look at the highlighted paragraph, okay? You can also say the parts in another color signify, okay? So what you're going to say is the parts in this color signify the feedback, okay? So you don't have to use the feedback, you can use anything. But here you can also say the parts in green signify, and what signify means, signify just basically means to pay attention to, okay? So the parts in green signify, and then you're going to say the feedback. You can also use the diagram. You can say the percentage of sales, okay? So the parts in green signify the feedback. The parts in green signify the diagram. The diagram. The parts in green signify the percent of sales. So you can use this sentence also to mention any type of attachment, diagram, or chart that you are sending, okay? So let's look at another way. Here is the chart I promised. Okay, so here's the chart I promised. Now I'm going to underline chart because it doesn't have to be a chart. Okay, again, you can put something different in here. Here is the diagram I promised. Here is the chart I promised. Here is the paragraph I promised. Here is the attachment I promised. Okay, so also this is another way to say here is the chart or to mention an attachment. Okay, let's look at a few more ways. Okay, this is another very common way to realize or to point out that you have attached something. Okay, so here you're going to say, please note that. Okay, so what does note that mean? Please note, it just means please pay attention to. Okay, pay attention to. Those are 3 words, right? But if you say note, that's 1 word. So what we like to do in English, in American English, is we actually like to use professional and sophisticated words in a very small way. So we don't always want to use too many words. If you use too many words, the understanding gets lost. Someone will not understand you. So in English, you need to be very careful at how you use your words and not to use too many. Okay? Please note that the feedback is attached. Please note that the chart is attached. Please note that the diagram is attached. Please note that my travel request, my vacation request is attached. Okay? So this is how you're going to note attachments. So these are the 2 ways. One, you can use closings, and another, you can mention attachments in your email. Okay? For your reference, I have attached today's report. All the best, Sandy. Okay? So this is the way you can mention attachments and closings. And thank you for joining us today.
Where there is a will, there is a way.